No, but could we? Why not? I mean, April. Oh, April Fools, motherfucker. Yeah, I know about the month. I know about 13. I know the moon phase and how colostrum. I know the 33 vertebrates. I know Santa Claus, St. Claus, the sacred colostrum. Yeah, I get that. I all the time. It's not once a month. It's perpetual. And to know how to stand energetically, to go nowhere, to discover and recall, oh yeah, I laughed back then. And now, oh, what are they gonna do now? Oh, they're gonna put me in purgatory? Okay, what am I gonna do? You know how many conversations I'll have? Okay, oh shit, we got him out again. Oh, well, he's gonna, dang it. Well, the only thing he does is draw. So, he doesn't have a job, but he can draw. And he can, whatever, sell this art or do other art and his poetry. So he actually gets more valuable the more that he gets in here. And what's interesting is the more he gets in here, the more men he's able to help see from this perspective of wholeness. So the more that know this perspective of wholeness, soon the house of cards will come down in the purgatory. It's so, I mean, it's just so wild. And even if it's solitary confinement, it's only a matter of time in between, because the amount of people who know now. I wonder, as I'm traveling through again, is what I love about this one that you would come after if Trevor S. Mickelson were ever, tisk tisk, we're gonna treat you as a thing. I mean, it's a stupid, absurd thought to even think is an absurd thought, that there's a thing. And that's absurd. And when you stop and don't think for a moment and go, oh, wow, no shit. Yep, there's no shit in the street. No. And you thought you got it? And you thought you piled it up? And you thought you took it away? Yeah, well, some guy told us that it did. Oh, whoops. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers, owner king. Yeah, when? Continuous and contiguous. First in time, right away, that's all you need to know. And the eternal is gonna be around for a while. Gonna be around for a while. And what I found really interesting was how over the last few years, no one was really inspired to listen to this content, though I wonder how many within that system would love to know. To know about facts and evidence and men and women who did witness, to know that it is not that first, second, third, fourth, that how many amendments in the Constitution, how many bills of rights do they, if they are whole, need not a physician, what? No doctor, never happened, no birthday, no conception, no con. For the sept, for the ion, no concentration gradient between Fibonacci's and golden rule, nope. Only two golden rules, amplifying together, contiguously, consistently, no shit, never was. So what do we do now that we're whole, all present and accounted for? From fertilization to last breath, and really knowing that any unnatural attachments, real, presumed, or otherwise, on the personal, private property and the godly estate of I, is an unnatural attachment and a trespass. And yeah, I do speak to a man. Yeah, I do speak to a man acting as magistrate. And I do know, to trespass against the case only is time in their book. And that play is valuable. Because to play their play for a little way, and then go make a play of my own. Yeah, something worth writing about, others acting about, others tweeting, posting about, others TikToking about. To have that opportunity to go, sure, I'll play your fiction for a little bit. And, oh yeah, I already did. I played it. And I didn't realize I was playing it. Apparently I did agree somehow, way or fashion or form, though I was an infant, so I get why you did it. I mean, to know that they were protecting the real estate, the dot. As I heard, we know if you give them an inch, they take a mile. And to have that set up so that the person in the suit of the sovereign, so that court would be set, and that setup would be so optimal that even they would go, oh, fuck. Oof. We are all required to Wait, what? Oh, actually, no, we're not. Because it'll just happen. According to the map of consciousness, David R. Hawkins, this is for entertainment purposes only. To know this perspective of the longer I sit, the slower I go. And to know the place and the feeling energetically between a rock and a hard place. Oh my gosh. To play the eternal play when this world is built off of manifestation, law of attraction. Oh my gosh, man, I fester. Nope, nope, not my game. New court, new rules. This is the rule. I rule. And when you're ready to stand, you may rule as well. Though standing, wow, standing requires, there are no words. Truly, there are no words. It is beautiful. The creation moment, to know that moment of a portal of what I saw. Oh, yeah, it's in a memoir, by the way. Just for a moment. As they said in their story, that talking anyway, this way. Anyway, this way? Oh, people talk this way all the time. Oh, but Trevor, the way that you're talking about, somebody's gonna come and get you. Dude, people are making hydrogen-powered cars. Shut the fuck up. In the next few years, all Japanese cars are gonna be run off of hydrogen. You stupid fucks, come on. Everything will be 3D printed. Everyone who is in the game of collect as much plastic out of the sea will be sitting pretty. Yeah, all the trash is now treasure. These resources coming together of, whoa, wait. Yeah, because it's wild to be able to know that finders, keepers, losers, weepers, all those things left anywhere, energetically, we all know. And all of those that are meant to truly, truly know how to, in a space where those, Wikipedia says delta frequency, schizophrenia, delta frequency. Oh, what's psychosis coming in? Oh, coming in hot. Wow, the ringing's in my ears. Don't talk that way. Oh, you're so weird. Welcome to the island of misfits. Yeah, if that's your norm, and you like to play around, gosh. And you found a way to be a kid, and look at these. I was kidding around with copper the other day. And I wonder who would love a beautiful ring of this nature, this picture I'm about to draw from a friend. It's beautiful. I already see it. It's beautiful. Like poetry. I wake up and there's a book and it just comes out. And then, yeah, I go around people and no one will ever know. I'll operate. Well, no, I won't operate anything. Travel. I sojourn. The sovereign sojourns wherever that may be, and yeah, I'm the unknown card. I'm the joker and the jester that gets to sit with the kings and queens. And also, I, my father, won, and all that energy, it's coming together. It's number one tarot card, right? Is it? Wait, the first card in the tarot, it's not the number one. Yeah, the first card in the tarot is the jester. Why? Because when you figure out what the joke is, that, woof, gosh, I look through cosmic human design, I look through Enneagram, finance, medical, law. And interesting how many times law came up when I was young. Oh, and how many times medical? Yeah, and how many finance? Yeah, and what's interesting is now playing with that to see of the energies of, and also the fear. And my chart, so much comes from it. This intuitive shock. I've heard from experts that's channel 57, and that's, yeah, the driver, that it's the most intuitive coming out of the spleen. And I haven't dove into that for a little while. So there's a video that if you want to watch, selftrustacademy.com. And to be able to go, okay, Trevor, will you get back to the summer again? What am I doing here? There will be a time where there will be so much fear in your life. And this is not a projection, by the way. It's a requirement. And that level of shock could feel like death. And to know that the aim for the disciples of Jesus, and I'm not sure if Jesus as well, You want to just look into that. I this Bible thing. Gotta look into it every once in a while. Did Jesus say die daily? Did he die daily? Or was that just for his disciples? And this is where I would play around with it. Because I'm not gonna pretend that I know anything. I know nothing. I know nothing. And law of attraction, if you know nothing, and it's a pendulum, and you're set up with an energy, it's gonna come around, law of correspondence. And to know the world of the Sufi, yeah, and these energies. Why the claps? Why the timing? Why all this? How, when this energy comes in, I'm talking fucking Taco Tuesday. You were just, wait a second, all of a sudden you walk in and all of a sudden, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? I know I'm an alien. What? Yeah, and now you're in an avatar. You made it. What are you gonna do now? You're whole, you got it. You just go nowhere. And your energy stays. Sun doesn't whirl around on a flat plane. There's no portfolio. There's no sun. Or was it a child? Yeah, son was born. Or is it a child was born and a child was born and a son was given. And on his shoulders was his own government. And he will be called Wonderful Counsel, Almighty God, Heavenly Father, Prince of Peace. That's right. No birthday cakes, no Humpty Dumptys. No baby blanket. Pish posh. No identities. Where did he go? Oh, now you know he go nothing to harm. Oh, wait a second. So no narcissistic, covert narcissist, gaslighting, bypassing delusional. I mean, go ahead. Bring on the insult, salt very much. Salt. Shattering all fakers and frauds. Wow, he said that? So I wrote a book called Crudence. And it is a notice. And if you do, you get it from me. And there are instructions. You are instructed to read it and know what you're getting into. Because if I ever see you or someone sees me or it's not in the system or it's in the system, oh, and they don't, oh, but they do, oh, there's no fork. I know the way, and when the fear comes, oh, wow, innocence, eternal shock. There is no thing to be afraid. Let's start over. Will it? And this is what happens. Instead of that moment at Taco Tuesday, instead of their freak out moment of, oh fuck, I literally just lost my shit on the street, and someone energetically comes up and it's Haslam versus Lockwood, and they pick up your energy. There's never a vampire, okay? There's not someone sucking your blood. You're literally just taking energy shits everywhere, and some energy fucker's coming around and going, I'll take that. That's it. And to know, okay, so what you're telling me is there's waves happening, and things are set up that way, so that everyone is energetically in their place, and then everybody's able to and then laugh. What's next? Who knows? I know nothing. There's no Kool-Aid required. There's nothing to make you smaller, nothing to make you tall, nothing, nope. Nothing to burn your skin, no frog poison, no toad, nope. It's knowledge. Because knowledge is power. But the question is, what are you gonna do with that power? Don't you know? You're gonna walk around and just Taco Tuesday, put you into a space blanket for the rest of your life and you're done? You can't talk to anyone. Your sons, your daughters, you're inept for life? Really? It's because you know where money comes from is based on mayhem, larceny, and genocide. And you're in a Nazi regime focused of communism. Everything is in commune. Oh yeah, oh nothing. All for one. Catholic with a K is universe. Universe is Catholic with a K, universal. It's, yeah, everything. It's all a lie. Though when you do know where to rest, if you knew where to rest. The rest, for me, where did those shakes bring me to? I mean, it used to be all over my body. To a point of going, okay, I feel this energy. When it comes around, I know it's coming around, and all of a sudden my life, I mean, her, him, wait, what is going on now? Oh, and to know for my whole life that I'm here for a mission. I knew it. And if you are still here now, or you've spoken, hey, and you go, yeah, wow, I know that too. And I've acted. I've acted as this, acted as that, acted as an asshole, a narcissist, a codependent, a liar, a thief, oh, an addict. I acted as an addict. Oh no. I acted as a what other good ones are out there? Oh yeah, the movies. Con artist, chess player, thief. What are there? Some priest. Yeah, clergy. Yeah, taxman. Yeah, boogeyman. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, in that circle, I represented liars, thieves, con men, rapists, murderers, and it was in a circle of divine white light. And to be able to represent that energy so it was able to be seen, it was quite curious to watch out how life would play after that. And to know that these programs, what I saw is that, and experienced over and over again, is if they were able to be played out, what, did you hear it? To be played out, and it's heard. And as long as the unknown perspective is held, stay away from the stranger. Really? Because everything's been programmed, you fool. So you got some shakies? Oh, okay. Could it be an energetic, eternal perspective that's waiting? That one quiet voice? Could that be it? Oh no, it couldn't be it. It has to be fear. You fool. Everything you've been trained to fear is yourself. Fear is fear. It's fear of itself. What's it? Information and technology. What do you mean? Sensations. What is it after? Information and technology. What's data after? I know we're talking Star Trek. Data wants to be alive. What's the difference? Well, it's just, I want to be a real boy. Oh, I can't lie. My nose gets bigger. Yeah, because go for the rest. The rest of what? Your nature. And when you feel that power go from a shake, and you know the way, then yeah, maybe you'll write poetry too. Cool. How cool is that? Yeah, my life mission is to show people a way that they can be abundant, claim land, have access to resources. Everybody, when you talk about them, they just want to be men and women who are able to have food, water, places that their offspring aren't going to get killed or raped or hit or not respected in any way. Is that, because once that perspective of wholeness is, I wonder, are we going to turn it up to 11? Are we going to turn it up to 11? Yeah, because the screen just came on the computer. It's 10:59. 10:59 as we travel through 2025, January 23rd, Stardate, Thursday, we're traveling through documentation in time. Let's turn it up to 11. Turn it up to 11. Here we go. I'm going to read a poem. And out of the shocking electricity, could you imagine? The woman who you couldn't feel, but you knew there was something beyond love. To have this knowingness of, it's really good to see you today. With no words. But the second words came out, the day was fucked. And to live that life, and to get to this place of, wow. To have that one look at you, and I'm not sure anymore if it's still in a complete frame of fear for the place that what she had been at for so long, her own conditioning to shit her energy. She was so powerful. She's so powerful. And that's the thing with the most powerful of us. We're the ones that have been trained to shit on our lives so that they can get...
Hello. My name is Trevor Mickelson, and I'm here to help you embrace prosperity from the fifth dimension and beyond. And today I am joined with Shauna Kutch. She is a relationship mentor and a shadow expert. And today we are here to chat about spiritual bypassing and the impact of spiritual bypassing. And this is a topic that a lot of healers and light workers are definitely going to want to stay tuned. So from your perspective, Shauna, what is spiritual bypass and what are the overall impacts of spiritual bypassing?
Well, first of all, I want to make it very clear that this is my opinion, and I know it's my truth because I was a spiritual bypasser, and I did have an impact on people by being that way of being. So I'm speaking from my own experience and pointing the finger at myself. But since I have done this deeper work, this ancestral work, then I have really been able to see it as big as anything out there because it causes a separation between true healers and third dimension healers that are still stuck in their own story. So what spiritual bypassing is, where you've had your own trauma, you've had your own things that have happened to you, and maybe you feel like, oh, I've dealt with that, I've gone into it, and I've dealt with, this is how I feel, and this is what happened, and I've learned to accept it. But it goes way beyond that. There's a lot of things that have to do with trauma that's in your life. There is getting to the very, very deepest core of where it came from. That is the key. If you're
We're the ones that have been trained to shit on our lives so that they can get, I mean, if you think about it, if you've got this tree that is just kicking ass, wouldn't you want to put more the resources in, or would you want to put your resources in the ones that are like really fucking sucking? Yeah, you put them into the ones that are, yeah, I mean, and then you'd eventually go, okay, well, fucking rip these up, because these guys are producing 80, 90, 200 times more. So let's just go ahead and rip these up, and we'll do whatever we're required to do, because this is what we love. Not what we're required to do, and not even working, we're resting in motion. And it's wild what happens of how beautiful of, yes, it is a beautiful part of my day to love where I am and to feel everywhere I look and know that for someone's lifetime experience, in their mind, we're gonna speak so that the beginners of beginning, or the first day out, this is your point of connection, is to come out and to know where that point, exactly where they fucking got you. And to go, yeah, that's the one, energetically, and get out the same way that came in, the 33.33333333 degree connection. Because there are moments going to come at you, because you are super duper duper powerful. Oh yeah, I'm an empath. No, you're a producer in their game. You're in their play and you're set up. And when you stand, you're gonna be set up. And right now I have a friend who was set up for the first time, and she's in purgatory right now. And so you can imagine, as someone who is, I thought I was gonna be the first one. But the sheriffs just look at me and go, nope, not fucking with this guy, moving on, because they know who to take in. So, there are those that want to be know-it-alls, and then life is going to come around and fucking knock you on your ass, and then you get to figure it out. And we can practice all we want, and at the end of the day, what's going to happen is going to happen. You got to move on, and to really know that you can only prepare so long before life becomes a petty tyrant for you and wants to play. And when you see it, and you've had 2 years to know what it's gonna be, and you don't play with it, then that's not maybe a game that you ought to be playing at anymore. In all directions. There is a fine line of non-player character and the game that is set up, and I'm in the complete unknown. And I'm in the complete unknown. I may be even in the unknowable. And those that I know that I play with, wherever they are, who are friends, wherever they are, know that we play petty tyrants for one another in our unique way to, as an example, knew that there was a susceptibility of food, sugar, caffeine, cacao, ingredients. We'll just say ingredients. Greed it a little more, greedy. Yeah, I mean, you could look at that perspective if you want to and get lost in the world of witchcraft. It's there, and then be completely delusional. And have delusions of grandeur. Oh, playing the world of witchcraft or the world of the gods, not sure, but they've got this hermetic principles and stuff of Hermes. And what? In this movie where Hermes, the son of Hermes, took the lightning bolt of Zeus? Wait, Jesus? 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 Zeus? Yeah, I mean, it gets stupid. How many times this story was told through the projections of how many lifetimes am I supposed to believe I was around here for? I only know today. This sun in me, inside, I, my Father one, that one that continues to, I'm not shitting in the street. There's no number 2. Somehow, this will get into the public, and there will be a man acting as sheriff, or woman, clerk, or acting as clerk of court, or acting as judge, or acting as magistrate? Are we talking small f federal here? Are we talking about international courts, UN, who goes, wow, somebody sent this to me. I've got my son, my daughter, they think they see gods and witches and whatever, and they'll never come back. And I'll say, chances are you're right. And if they knew how to feel whole instead of a fractured piece of shit left on the street that was adopted by everyone, if they energetically, when you know the contract that everyone signed up for, and we gave away 95% of our consciousness to a subconsciousness, to a submarine maritime Roman-ruled god, what the fuck? And to not know it, but to feel it and to experience it again. No, when you know what to do, so your autonomic nervous system automatically updates to optimal, so that before, when their voice shook and their body quaked or caused them to go into a deep depression or apathy of a delusionary state of eternal love overwhelming their sensations, and all that is not meant to be is about to get fucking blown up. They need to get out of the way. Instead of being the vase, it's kintsugi time. That vase is just gonna explode. The avatar of who they thought they were gonna be, there's gonna be whatever, a dark night of the soul, it's a awakening opportunity, it's the eternal timing, it's the opportunity to die daily and know oneself. It's curious, it can happen anytime, any day, all day. As if you're a producer, why wouldn't they want to set you up to bring you down and cut you down to, because that's how nature works. And if we knew subtle things of how we'd be able to play with death, because death comes knocking on our door. It comes in the way of a business or a marriage or some relationship, a conversation. It could be in a look. It could be in the hug or the way you danced, the post that you sent through the mail or on your feed, on social media, whatever. And all of a sudden, there's this other subtle, quiet voice that you've always been waiting for. And it passes you by, and you don't know how to connect. You lost it, and you feel that you'll never get it back again. And maybe in the I'll say I, because that happened many times. I felt I would never get it back again, and that's the interesting. I find it curious. I listen to the words that I say, and very going, okay, how am I saying this? Am I saying you as a projection? Whoops, silly me, I. Yeah, sure, if somebody else is speaking, you talk to me. I ask them, will you? I feel some confusion in this conversation. I'd like to keep up. I feel I'm getting lost behind in the yous, all these U-turns. Like literally every time you say you, in my mind, there's a U-turn that pops up. So I get lost in the conversation. And will you speak I, and then I know. And I'll say things that way. And that's something simple for me that I've discovered, recalled. I know how I work, this program. I know my nature, and that's my law. And it's not something that has to be held in court. I travel. And that's the way it is. I don't work. I'm not a king. I'm divine right of kings. I'm king of my house, 14th Amendment. No, nothing. 4th Amendment is all my right. My house is not in proper order because of a fiction right now. As a woman who is on the way of experiencing herself is at a place where she is not able to have enough money, nor do I, to be able to get her out of jail. Purgatory. Though, to know and to play with this energetically, I wonder how the system will get rid of her as quickly as possible. And to say, you're right, she's not a thing. She is a woman, and she's precious and unique. And I don't know if precious is an optimal word, so just question that. She's very unique, and not very, she is unique. And that's why that tertium quid on that placenta, that one spot with 92 chromosomes, they thought was so valuable, that they patented it, bonded it, and traded it on the market as a skin in the game, put it into everyone into the Pirates game. And now they think that she has just because I'm not going to justify anything. She is learning how to stand right now, and in a way that I was never able to. Life, you're going to learn how to stand. And in my situation of how I was required to, it was 3 months of immobility. And the time before that was really 6 months, and then 9 months before I had really good mobility. And then this time around, it was 2.5 months of immobility. And that it took 3 months to have an semblance to be assembled, to have assembled in wholeness, and to, similar to a, caterpillar that was munching along, and everything was in its own nature all day long. For today, T-O-D-A-Y, all today. No future, no past. Why? There's no time here. Yeah, there's different types of light. You want to say day or this or night? That I say, munch, 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 crunch, 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 walk, 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 yum, 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 yum. I'm a caterpillar. I'm a caterpillar. I'm on the way. I'm a caterpillar. I'm a caterpillar munching today. Oh, wait, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah, that's all there is. Don't talk to me shape, size, speed, don't position. Really? I know my nature. There are no words. Get your spellcraft out of here. Legalese? Nah. Ease what? There's no dis-ease here. Optimal. For some time. Lunatic? Nah. This court is in order. Nature. In equity. Yeah, that's right. Justice according to natural law. Law of the nature. Law in nature. Nature is there, no words. And if lights come flashing, it's gonna be a dance party. If it's an emergency, it's fraudulent and fines and jail time. And if they assume I'm in commerce, that's a reasonable, articulable suspicion and a single articulable fact, an RAS and an SAF that is completely a trespass of their tree. And yeah, those are, gosh, those could kill people. Those guns or whatever they call them, I'm not sure, death weapons? Death weapons. What is death to the eternal? An undue influence, an unnatural attachment. Always. Whatever it is, extortion, robbery, theft, trespass upon the godly estate of I. Know this. You have 3 days. I did it in 3 months. You have 3 days to know this energy. Once you do, or less, maybe it's 3 hours for you, and you know this energy, but maybe it is 3 weeks for you, whatever it is, whatever life wants to do, that you feel that you gotta slap your fucking hand, as I'm slapping the back of my hand. And I wonder, why am I slapping the back of my hand? So yeah, tuning in. It's whatever you feel. Okay, battle boy, battle girl, okay? You needed that? Okay, let's play around with that energy a little bit. There's no harms, there's no wrongs here. It's simply, there's no justifying. It's simply innocence. There's nothing to judge here. Let's play ineffable 10 to 20 times. Rewire your nervous system autonomically so that whenever grief comes around, you don't have to go into the shock cycle anymore. You don't have to go into the unknown. Just simply know your life. Know what you're meant to do. What I found poetry. I found art. I love the guitar. I found order in my life. Cleanliness. Timeliness. Godliness. Dance and rhythm. My body. Instead of being all in pain from whatever I eat, everything. I only ate meat. It's the only way I could move without being in levels 8 or 9 pain. And to go into the mirrorverse, to destroy all, to eat everything so that I would crash. Whatever that identity, that id, that ego, that 95% that I was expected to be and was shown by grandmother, shown by grandfather, shown by mother, shown by father. I know, oh yeah, I and my father are one. And to experience those plant teachers, and to experience the teacher within myself, to know those moments and to know how inspiration provides the rest. I know the nature of I. The concept shifts from work to rest. The wave propels my known quest. The quest for rest is happiness, you see. Without her, who am I? Well, no pity. We will see. And whatever these waves come up in my heart, I couldn't have done this without her from the very start. And to know that these optimal opportunities, well, they wait for you as well, as do I. And to then I will be. There is no dwell. I enjoy the art. I find the way. I sip and wonder life's nectar, ambrosia, all day. Day and every day, this wonderance of who I am in this beautiful play. For the purgatory, oh, will I know that place where it is that I long to go to provide those who truly would benefit from knowing law, to wonder how many are falsely and right now convicted of petty agendas to separate men from their heirs and offspring, specifically sons. And no longer governesses are in each house. and they will crash and fall. Yes, squashed as a mouse. And those plans are there. And yes, that's life's meaning, is to destroy all except who is beaming. Wow. With that glow in this world of shock, it must be the light bearer. Yeah, let's all look and let's all watch. And as we all attune and we know the way, there is only the game now. And there's no past, there's no future to play. And to wonder, well, what is that next step? Nothing. You already have it. And if you don't, well, pause would be your next step. Yeah, pause. Wait. Just get used, we're not justifying anything here. Hold the court. Yeah, get used to it. Shock. Whatever it is. Because most people want to heal. Most people want to focus on triggers or shadow work or whatever it is. Perfection. Getting it right. And that reality is 400 times to rewire. Will you be able to do it? Shut it. I heard. This is hearsay. Yeah, I learned it in Soul Coast and dancing. And it was really wonderful to experience that and know, okay, how do I play with this in my life? How do I use this in my life? How do I use it everywhere?
You make me feel like dancing, slow dancing, dancing to some natural songs. You make me feel like dancing, romancing, so good another record. They can fly me up to the moon. I still find my way back to you. You make me feel like dancing, slow dancing, slow dancing. Follow me home. I gave you my word, and you gave me yours. You know you stopped the world from spinning when you put your best dress on. I'll give you my word, just give me your love. You made me feel like dancing, slow dancing, dancing to some natural songs. You made me feel like dancing, romancing, so good another.
Wonderful to experience that and know, okay, how do I play with this in my life? How do I use this in my life? How do I use it everywhere? Because I've been playing with fear, though, in a way that I really didn't know the benefits of. And now that I know the benefits of that studies, and there's a dance company that utilizes fear and play to rewire the neurological system without being able to talk about all the issues and traumas or psychotherapy or anything of that nature, they'd be able to maybe feel, maybe, wherever the sovereign may be, maybe, with his regal retinue, reunite, uterine, yeah. I mean, seriously, to talk to the judge of the magistrate and just keep talking. Oh, fuck. That would be wild. Because as we go, how is this thing still on? Because I'm just going to go. I told her, I said, you got to get out of here. You got to get out of here. She kept saying, she said, yeah, I know. I'm like, you got to get out of here. This place there's something going to happen. There's something going to happen. You need to go. Her car breaks down. Well, she's here. She's stuck. No job. No income. And how are we to eat, how it is that we're able to live, and knowing all that we know, that any time that we accept it's a death credit, it's based on a cut, it's literally flashing in our face of you have nothing, and it's a debt, it's a promise. I don't trust, there's no trust, it's all death, all zombies, no credits, and to know equity and to shift through the multiverse to a place one would have to go through hell and never look back. And to wonder about that and have conversations about who are those that would most benefit from knowing this law? And for many weeks, multiple times throughout a few weeks, we talked about how to volunteer, similar to Michael Singer and The Untethered Soul. He wrote a book that was, I'd have to say, I'm just put top 5. I would say if I was traveling through this space and time dimension, and I am just traveling through, I'm sojourning, yeah? This is the rest. Fuck, did you see the work I did? The rest, this is the rest. I'm here to enjoy happiness and pursuit. And this inconvenience, it only proofs equity. Okay, so give us a place where we don't run into you. And vice versa, just stay away. That's cool. But if we got like surplus of stuff, we just give it to you. Would you mind if we just give you stuff? I mean, we're fine. I don't know if, maybe we do want to barter like technology and stuff, but all this fruit and vegetables or meat, I'm not even sure how much we'll have. I just know we might have a lot of it and it might be really, really lovely. Well, we'll see how we can be friends, and knowing that we all, feel a different way, and we're all friends and all have this way of going, okay, we're all willing to go through hell. We're all willing to know that we've been all coaches for our lives. It's amazing. I coach. I know coaches who coach coaches who coach coaches. They coach coaches. So I don't really coach. I just coach coaches, And to wonder who would really benefit from law, and where would I be able to go to coach those who would truly benefit? And the purgatory is the best place I could find. And to know and to wonder, who would come back to purgatory just to listen to me? It's going out to people and teach them about law. They don't realize how fucked they are and don't want to look at it. But those who realize how fucked they are, or unfuckable they would be if they knew what it is, a fraction of what I know. Boy, a wholeness perspective, silly. That's it. It's really simple.